They say it on my phone, I'm not a human being. Cause I can go numb and mute out my human feelings. Got a murder on my belt, it's holding up my denim. I'm keeping the feds out my bitch, you trying to put them in them. You say you wanna square out, well fuck it, square out. Chopper knock your hair off, it turn your back off. I pray my haters get corona, stop that coughing on me. That last nigga ran up on me in a coffin, homie. I know the feds listen to me, they my competition. Couldn't beat me fast, well, so they recruited snitches. Put your homie in the ICU, he needed snitches. You acting gangster, but deep down you know y'all really bitches. I make it snowstorm, not a flurry, whip it in a hurry. They say I did it, I'm so rich, I still crank up the jury. They wanna hang me by the Raptors like this Carter jersey. Everybody broke, I could've retired early 30. Run through like $30 million in my early 30s. I ripped the six like Julius Irvin, Showtime like Sam Perkins. These bitches eating these Perkins since like they Boston baked beans. Somebody bitching cause he trying to beat me, it's a dream. It's Gucci.
You still dope in the schoolhouse, look at me now. I'm a rich fucking dropout, y'all. Hands on my mouth, now pop out, pull up on your block, everybody get shot down, y'all. Cartier sound when the lights out here, want to smoke, pussy nigga better pipe down. Get it, man, bitch, you want to fight now, hit her from the bed with a Glock and a nightgown. You know how they go, I ain't got shit for a bitch, I got shit for a hoe. New phone cool with the butterfly dough. Made the bitch fly, see how far we can go. They hate that I made this shit happen, I slip on the pallet. Post at the trail with the ratchet. I used to fool with the ratchet, but now I blew up. Yeah, all of my bitches the bad.
I ain't saving no hoe, I'm a last pimp. Bands in my pocket, I got a little limp. Bitch, I'm popping like greasy, my name on no block. Part of the hoe, but he never be seen. I'm a 4 box right now, I'm leaning. My face going back to bed for no reason. Bitches east out on my know I'm bleeding. Push all of my lungs when I'm breathing. I love a hoe with a fat ass. Boy, you a bitch with your red ass. You stalking my shit with your mad ass. Like my Jason do it, you badass. Step off in these bitches, no light show. My diamonds here where I know lights though. I love a thick bitch with no lipo. You hate me, your hoe on my life though. You love on that hoe, I would never. If she wanna hold and I love her. I might stress me a bitch, never press her. All my girls, they come with a compressor. 32 lighters all on my dresser. Testing me, I'ma get you together. Bitch, I'm thugging no matter the weather. So I see we flocking together.
Plan it out, make me a pot, I got special delivery. Then the bitch hot, you a bundle of misery. Get off my top and your shawty gon' go because this shit bop. I got food stamps cause he always complaining. He don't need enough of that pussy you can. You better be careful cause this shit is dangerous. Lay your ass out like a motherfucking stranger. I say bird, bitch, ice cold, diamond grills, all God, quick bag, all sold. Pussy niggas, all fold. My attitude needed a tic-tac. I pull this weird back, swiping no swiping the fox trap. Damn, I need all that. Send me a step for the solve that. Watch how my bitches resolve it. Fly as hell, bitch, what you call it? Tell shawty fall back, I can dissolve it. My energy, right, I got stamina. Can't trust no nigga with money, that camera blow. These niggas really ain't man enough. Abracadabra, I see what's up. Caught that bitch cheating, you peeping her. Better think twice about keeping her. Bitches got options, that nigga been fucking her.
Gucci always talk about he like somebody. He don't got nobody. Hey, matter of fact, nigga, you owe me some money, don't you?
Thumbs up the video.
Yellow diamonds on my neck and wrist. That's this yellow bitch. She a trip. Shawty, she the shit. She know she the shit. If you don't buy her what she want, then she throw a fit. She a bitch. Shawty mean as shit, but she super thick. And she act silly like a kid. Give her candy stick. She a bitch. Make her flip a brick. Make her sick a chick. Sister chick. I been slanging dick. Gucci man the shit. I met a girl that super said I let her draw my cup. I know she's not a goofy, so I let her in my cup. I stashed her in my window wall, I stashed her in my tire. Susie is a money maker, but that bitch a liar. Susie rolling up a quarry, but that girl on fire. Pull us up down the road and said she has some priors. 10 bricks in my car, shawty singing like Mariah. Singing like a choir, better get singing like Maya, bitch.
Well, my name is Susie, and Gucci think I love her. That sucker think I'm loyal, but I fucks with all the hustlers. I be with all the bosses. I be in all the spots. I might be in your kitchen, nigga, cooking with your pot.
I think I love her.
Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me.
I think I love her.
Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me.
I know I love her.
Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me.
I know I love her.
Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you
feast. She diaries and jeans, they dead meat. She sweet, she so deep. She weak with good teeth. Too tall, she get cheese. Her dates are my treat. How neat, she loves to eat. We eat, bon appetit. We feast, she so neat. And like me, she so neat.
Niggas always talk, but I run the block. This bitch is so hot, my clip, I close shop. My wrist froze with rocks. I cap all the drops, unfold all the knots, expose the half-nots. My whole pose with rocks, like young Goldilocks. We got white bulge and rocks, zip like stocks, the cop. We never close the shop, we had steaming up. I'm Susie, several blocks, click, clack, pop, pop, pop.
I think I love her.
Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me.
I think I love her.
Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me.
I know I love her.
Nigga, you don't love me. Hey, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me.
I know I love her.
Hey, you don't love me. Hey, you don't love me. Hey, you don't love me.
I think I love her.
What's going on, Conscious crew? Had to get the stream warmed up, especially since I couldn't post to Patreon because Patreon is down right now for some reason. But I'm happy to have you guys in the building. You guys are going to have all of your questions answered, so don't worry, honey. Hold your titties, okay? You guys already know what we're here to get into. Before we do so, go ahead and thumbs up the video until it's absolutely stuck. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So if you are in the building, you need to thumbs up that video, okay? Because thumbing up, it just does the channel good over here. Also, if you're new here, definitely subscribe, girl. We get into the mess. We get into the celebrity tea. We get into the spiritual tea. We get into the societal tea. We get into the Iyanla Fix My Life motherfucking tea as well. This is an all-purpose platform. There's nothing that we don't cater to here. Last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is that you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your Facebook, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're live, and we're certainly in color. With no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, shout out to everybody in the building. It is too many of y'all for me to go down the roster. But hello, everyone. We're going to get into a bit of a commentary here today. Okay, someone in the chat asked for timestamps. Yeah, I may accommodate that. We may just accommodate the chat with the timestamp shot. It just depends on what transpires. Now, for those of you who don't know, let's just get straight into it. You guys know that there has been an epic fallout between Mother, okay, T.S. Madison. For those of you who don't know, Mother actually pulled up on the channel here, okay, to the doll's house and gave me a nasty interview where she spoke about the recent breakdown between herself and fellow web reality TV star Oliver Twixt. Now, for those of you who don't know who the hell Oliver Twixt is a web reality star. He is most popular on a franchise of web reality TV called Chasing Reality Atlanta. All right. He is a mainstay cast member, honey. He's one of the it girls on the platform. And more notably, he's also worked long time with T.S. Madison. He's worked as an editor for her. He has also been on her reality TV series as well. And he also used to be a part of Funky Dineva's camp as an editor as well, child. Oliver got an old nasty resume, girl. All right. Now, upon the fallout between Madison and her gay child, Oliver. This all began allegedly when Oliver did a video. You guys can get the details from a previous stream, child. We went through this whole thing already. He did a video about another trans woman named Dominique Morgan, who apparently is being indicted on fraud charges and using charity money and nonprofit money, etc. And Dominique Morgan is also tied to T.S. Madison's Starter Home, which is a project that embarks upon helping trans women who have had to navigate sex work to transition their lives. So Madison has dedicated her old home as a starter home for trans women coming off the streets, coming from interesting, controversial pasts, and giving them an opportunity for a new life. So when Oliver decided to indulge in a commentary about all of the recent charges against Dominique Morgan and also tied T.S. Madison's name into his commentary, since Morgan and T.S. Madison are in business together, a lot of viewers clapped back and felt a way about why he would superficially tie T.S. Madison's name into everything that is going on criminally with Dominique Morgan, because the assertion of T.S. Madison was just unnecessary, okay? It wasn't necessary. So there was major pushback. Now, instead of Mother Maddie picking up the phone, she decided to pick up her phone to get on Twitter instead and to reshare some very shady posts about Miss Oliver Twixt, all right? After doing so, Oliver Twixt decided to then respond to T.S. Madison, responding to inserting her name into something she has nothing to do with by going live himself and speaking about how he meant no actual harm to Maddie, okay? He did not mean, to slide her or to indict her or to bring unnecessary, unwarranted, unsolicited attention and controversy to her front door, and that he didn't even mean to do it as it relates to Dominique Morgan either, okay? He also went and spoke about a few other things, etc., honey, and it left some of us questioning why he didn't just pick up the phone and just call Maddie, since he can see that she was offended and she felt the way about all of the mess. Like, why? Now, as a disclaimer, I don't know much about Oliver Twixt. I have seen Twixt, in passing, but I've never followed Twixt's career. I know the general things about kind of what he does. I've never watched Chasing Reality Atlanta, etc. So I have no idea about the origins. I don't even know a lot about him and T.S. Madison's relationship either, okay? I'm not a part of these like fan clubs that keep up with every little detail of people shit and all of that, honey. I got too much shit to do, okay? A bitch is too booked and too damn busy to be nosy to that damn degree. So when I had initially did my commentary, I was doing commentary just based upon the situation at hand. I didn't know about an origin story. I didn't know that people had been feeling like Oliver Twixt was shady as hell, that he was fake as hell, that he been doing fucked up ass shit to Maddie, etc. I was aware of the cozy drama, but that was kind of it, child. But apparently it's been very long-standing issues between T.S. Madison and himself. So when T.S. Madison had hit the link, she filled the doll in and let me know that there's been a lot of things that have actually happened between herself and Oliver. Some of the things she didn't want to get into because she just don't want to be that girl at this point, okay? This ain't the type of energy that she's looking to get into. She has a lot of great things in store, and she's just picking and choosing her battles very wisely. But she did let it be known that there have been multiple offenses and transgressions via Oliver Twixt's end, okay? So this for her was kind of the breaking of the camel's back, okay? She's had enough. She also let it be known that after the whole cozy Beyonce Renaissance controversy between herself and Oliver, that she actually had put major distance between herself and him. So they have not been as cozy as they were. And she hadn't even really seen him aside from, I believe, when they both went to a Funky Dineva brunch and that infamous footage, you know, of them hugging and everything. So there's been major distance between herself and Oliver. But what Maddie has even more of an issue with is the fact that Oliver was texting her all the way up to doing his initial commentary. And he did not mention that he was going to be speaking about her or speaking about Dominique Morgan, and that he was thinking about tying both of their names into this situation. So she felt very, very hurt and very much so betrayed. She has no idea what Oliver's motives were and are, but at the end of the day, she's ready to forge ahead without him and his BBL. Now, as we were unpacking that, I had my good friend Tramel. You guys may know him, okay, from his amazing music. And of course, the very much so sensational web reality series, G-Status ATL Hustle, which is one of, hands down, the best web reality TV series in all of web reality, girl. Like, G-Status only had 2 seasons, girl, and it still has given me my life. Just absolutely motherfucking iconic, okay? Well, I caught Tramel because Tramel was in the chat saying, Greg. He was trying to hold back his thoughts and his experience of Oliver Twixt. I end up calling him via phone, putting him on speakerphone where you guys can barely hear him, to talk about what are these thoughts that he was holding back on. Once he began to run that dick sucker, another awesome web reality TV star, one of my boos and an awesome ass musician out of Atlanta that you guys may be also familiar with, K-Star, was in the motherfucking chat, egging and dousing the damn flames of hell up, girl, with all the gasoline. And I started to realize, oh my God, like, why are all these people corroborating what the viewers are saying about Oliver and him being just as fake and just as phony as his Dr. Miami backside surgery? Because when I was in my initial commentary, I was windmilling like a motherfucker for him and T.S. Madison. You know, I thought this was just a simple misunderstanding between two friends. I had no idea that Oliver had a long track record of being fake as hell, throwing rocks and hiding hands. And once T.S. Madison had filled me in and K-Star was hitting to some things and Tramel filled me in with some shit, bitch, I felt embarrassed that I had the nerve to have Oliver's motherfucking back. I was trying to be fair and diplomatic and help mother and her motherfucking son, child. So today, what we're going to do is allow Tramel and K-Star to expound upon the T.S. Madison drama, their own personal experiences, and we're going to just unpack a little bit of what's going on with Oliver Twixt and why it is this negative narrative about him being fake and phony is just, you know, adjacent to him like funky ass marijuana to an addict. I want to welcome to the show Tramel and the incomparable K-Star. Hi.
Hey. I had to put on my glasses like I'm a
motherfucker. Y'all look like Bottoms to Menace on this damn screen. Wow. Y'all look awesome. I'm happy to have you guys here. I'm glad you guys joined me. And I just want to say that I'm so disappointed. I'm disappointed in Oliver. I don't know why I'm disappointed in Oliver. I don't even know Oliver, but I'm disappointed in Oliver. I'm so disappointed. And I just want you guys to speak to y'all's experience. I know it's a lot going on, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if 20 more goddamn alleged accusers and victims hit me up about their damn Oliver Twixt. Experience, child, this is a mess. But before we even get into all of that, of course, I want you guys to introduce yourselves for those who do not know who the fuck K-Star and Tramel is. K-Star, tell these folk who the hell you is and why the hell they need to be.
for? Fuck them hoes.
Nobody's.
Nobody.
So I will say this before he gets. I was like, we are nobodies, and he has burned us.
We don't even matter.
We don't even matter.
Now why we in it?
Stop it.
He ain't gonna fuck about us.
Nah.
He laid our ass to rest. Like, well, we didn't do nothing.
I didn't even do nothing. It just came out of nowhere. Then the apology came. I was like, well, not even an apology. It was more like a, you good? I'm like, huh?
Well, I ain't get one, and I will tell y'all why. So.
Yeah, because the last thing I heard from you, K-Star, is that you were going to pop Oliver in his ass and in his motherfucking mouth.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to see if I can stop you from sending Oliver to the damn urgent care down there in Atlanta, Georgia, because I'm not sure if he got Medicare. I'm not sure if he got Obamacare. Yes, tell me what's going on.
Well, first of all, I am K-Star. I am a rapper here in Atlanta. I'm originally from Detroit. I've been here about, 14 years now. Been here just doing my music thing, chilling, relaxing, working like everybody else, relaxing, minding my own business. And then, stuff comes up. So, I was minding my own fat ass business, just relaxing, chilling. And, as you mentioned earlier, Oliver is a part of the show, the big, Chasing Atlanta, big franchise, doing his thing. So, little tea for y'all. He ain't had the best relationship with the bitches over there. So, long story short, they kind of cut ties with him. So, now y'all, so this is the backstory why we at today, okay? So, after they kind of cut ties with him, now, Oliver, if y'all don't know Oliver does a lot when it comes to, like, interviewing top model girls, Flavor of Love girls. He was doing that, and like a lot of that came out when we were like kids. So, with that being said, it's like a lot of people that that's not really mainstream right now. Right now, everything is like Goose, now that's TV, all that type of stuff right now. So he really cast that market, but Chasing was kind of his bread and butter. So with that being said, is that when Chasing was done, that kind of cut ties with him. He had to find something to do. Okay. So before he got into this, we're gonna rewind back before he got to Dominique, because apparently we wasn't big enough prey for his. I know, right? So it wasn't big enough prey for him at the time. So I guess he decided to go bigger. So he started off with doing interviews with everybody from Chasing.
Okay.
So no, that's not rewriting history.
I was going by what happened with me.
He was doing interviews with cast-offs and people who no longer were with the brand anymore from Chasing. Do any current or recent cast members, because they still had a good working relationship with Chasing, and I think he was trying to run home a point of Chasing burned him, so he wanted to find other people that were also burnt to use them to catapult his voice. But he wanted to say,
hold on. So what you're saying is that he ran to interview disgruntled employees of Chasing Reality. Wow. Okay.
But as y'all gonna notice the what's going on here. He for him, he made it seem as if that he didn't have no problem. So he got disgruntled employees basically to lay out the production while he sat back and said, I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe they said that.
Oh my God. Y'all had that experience, not me.
Oh my God.
Not this one.
So the first thing that we had a problem with when we talked about it, we do on Scotty by Nature TV.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, sorry, before you get it. Okay, so like, because there's some people who are really new that they don't even know who the hell Oliver Twixt is or Chasing. So like, what led to him wanting to interview the disgruntled employees of Chasing Reality brand? Like, what was that about?
So the only thing I can assume is from his lives that I watched, is that he was not particularly happy about the ending of Chasing Atlanta, because there was a physical altercation that he did not want aired, and he felt like that was not the way he wanted to be sent off of the brand, because that particular franchise had is on hiatus, and so he was not happy with the outcome, I believe. And in my opinion, that's the reason why he was using old employees and ex-employees to bash the brand on his dirty behalf.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, okay, so with the fight, did he get his ass whooped?
Actually, no.
Oh, and he
doesn't want to be seen as a fighter.
He didn't want to be seen. Now notice these are all key. These are Easter eggs for y'all. Oliver has a way that he wants to be seen.
Yeah.
Regardless, he don't want.
I mean, he cares
stuff.
about his image, which there's nothing wrong with that. But he tried to, you know,
image my ass. If you got your butt up there and fall, then that's what we gonna see. Okay.
Facts.
It's reality.
I understand him caring about his image. I really, really do, and I understand him not wanting that to be, you know, a part of the, or him wanting to leave on a better note. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think the way he went about it,
a better note is
watch the part where he
whipping
said
the hoe's ass on your way out the door. That is a better note.
Got all them old people that no longer liked production, but he still had a working relationship with production at the time. But he got those people up there just like disrespecting and cussing out the people that he still was working with, which I found to be quite weird.
It's not weird because, like I said, he does the Flavor of Love, he does the Top Model, but his bread and butter, honestly, was Chaser. That's where a lot of us were introduced to him. That's where a lot of us knew him. That's where a lot of his you know, notoriety came from Chaser. So with that being said, since you knew it was over and they wouldn't do what you want to do, why not get the disgruntled employees and you know the blog's going to talk about it? Aha! Are y'all getting Are y'all watching this here? Pay attention. Oh my God! He know what's going to get the people talking. And indeed, it did. So
it did.
It went bad. It went bad. So after that, cat was already fired. And of course, we do our little podcast stuff too. So we were talking about it. You know, having our
corporate mouth. Subscribe to YouTube.
So after we did that, we started. So he started interviewing this not only disgruntled, but he was doing other ones that still had a working relationship with the production. And in comes a couple people that he did talk to. I can let because yours was first. I came last, so you can go first.
I'm not going to mention the person's name that he brought up.
Don't have to. They can watch it. One thing I tell about everybody now, before he starts, I want y'all to know everything that we're discussing is public record. It's all online, so you can literally go find it. I'll leave it at that.
So I'm going to let everybody know that whenever we do panel discussions and or interviews of any kind, if you're a professional, and I do think that Oliver is very professional, sneaky but professional.
Absolutely.
Every conversation is usually already pre-gamed of like, what are you going to talk about with these people? Like, what's going to be some hot topics that y'all can touch on and stuff like that. So it's not really a full surprise if you talk about something like you and me, we talked about this. Like, oh, okay, well, what we're going to talk about. You might not necessarily know the details, but you know that I'm not happy with a certain person or I'm not happy with a certain outcome. So we already know that there's something that's going to happen and something is going to be said. So the particular person that he brought up there talks some cash ass shit about me. Cash. Now, mind you,
are we not dropping that name?
No,
we're not.
I would never give him any shine.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna
be because he's not important, and what he said was not important as well. But the fact is that he sat up on Oliver's panel of his platform, and he disrespected me, which is not Oliver's fault, but Oliver was very privy to that information. So when I heard about it, I didn't watch all of it, but I just watched the part that people told me about because so many people sent it to me. Now, mind you, the information that this person was talking about is years old, 2 years old. So you dug this bitch up out the backyard to talk shit about me? For what? I didn't understand it. It was like old, and this was at a time I'm real delicate, I'm real soft and real just trying to move on with my life because the stuff that he talked about involved my ex, and I wasn't with it. I wasn't trying to talk about it. I was trying to move on. I had a whole lot of shit happen to be based off of this whole situation. So yeah, and this is unbeknownst to Oliver, obviously, I guess, or maybe they did talk about it because the person said that him and Oliver talked on the regular. So maybe they had already talked about it. He said, oh yeah, I'm gonna run Tramel down in the ground. And Oliver was like, yeah, get that bitch. I mean, I don't know. Now, I say that to say this, because I have the receipts of, the conversation that me and Oliver had after his
interview with said person.
And it posted, and he put my name in the title, like Tramel gets dragged and read and all this other stuff, blah blah blah. I think he put my picture up there. Put my picture up there and everything. Like, I have nothing to do with anything going on web reality anymore. I have not been on a web reality show in about 3 or 4 years. Like, I don't do that type of stuff, and I don't get into it with people in public. I really, really don't. And like, the conversation that they were having was so inappropriate to me, because it was just like, bitch, if you really had a problem, you don't even live here no more. And if you really had a problem, you could have brought your ass. You could have seen me so many times. You could have slapped me then. But you get up on a platform with a bitch to talk about me for what? I didn't really understand it. I thought it was strange. I'm just like, this is like childish to me. But I say all that to say, Oliver just was the catalyst to the problem. And although that problem has been, you know, dealt with and rectified, in my opinion, because I ain't talking no more about that bitch. But
amen.
I said randomly seeing Oliver using me as clickbait, and I had that little lady who playing on her computer like chewing her gum, and he DM'd me. He said, "Lordy, I mean, clickbait would be if the title didn't match what was said in the video." Oh. I said, I'm fine with it. I hope he got it all out. He said his opinions of you were gagging me, as if he didn't already know what was going to be said. But, you know, I'll just assume that he didn't. He said his opinions of you were gagging me, and it was one of the highlights of the video. So appropriately, I would place it in the title. He said, I just don't want you to feel as if I used you in a negative way or with negative intentions. He said, quote, use me for clickbait, unquote, makes me look at it that way. I could be wrong. So I said to Oliver, I said, I don't think that at all. This is me being facetious and passive aggressive, obviously. I said, I don't think that at all. You don't care enough about people to think that deeply. I said, the opinion of a narcissist will never hold weight over my existence. He said, as long as we are good. I said, we are fine. He said, all right, player. So after that, I looked. He had unfollowed me and everything. He don't fuck with me.
Right. So he unfollowed you. And
he had actually been unfollowed me, I believe.
And
that day.
And then he didn't even catch the buckhead shade of you basically calling him a shallow piece of shit.
Yeah.
And said at least we're good.
But I say all that to say, in my experience, because this is not the first time me and Oliver had an impasse like this. Like, me and him have only seen each other like maybe a handful of times. And we haven't had they've had a more in-depth interaction than I've had. I found him to be quite shallow. I found him to be very just flippant with people's personal relationships. I found him to be very distasteful when it comes to handling accountability, and I just think that he's just he comes off kind of airheadish when it comes to people's feelings, and I would never want to be friends with him. We're not friends. Okay. We never were, and I don't feel any type of way about him. I just don't like the fakeness of it, because what he did was he was the catalyst for a very depressing situation for me, because now I was fighting with people online. Other bloggers had picked it up, and there was a whole thing that you even saw. Like, most of my friends saw my ex acting a plumb fool on me, and this was all started on Oliver's platform.
Has he been hit by a car yet?
No. But Oliver caused some chaos in my life when I didn't need it. He caused problems. It wasn't his fault, but if he hadn't drug up a bitch from the past and gave that bitch a platform to talk about anything related to me, or if he had just cut it, even if he cared just a little bit, like, well, Tramel, let me tell Tramel that this is about to happen, so I could have been a little bit more mentally prepared, but the shit was already out. So, but like I said, he doesn't owe me a goddamn thing. I just don't like you pretending like you actually want to be cool. Like, you can't be cool with somebody that you have, made a problem for. You made a problem for me. Whether it was intentional or not, you made a problem for me. And I don't need you to have accountability for it. Just stay the fuck away from me and stop pretending like we're cool, because we never will be. We were not friends. We're not friends now. We never will be. And that's the only experience that I have with him. But I'm like, if he could do that to me and say to me, oh, I didn't mean it with no intentions, but he'll say that to somebody like T.S. Madison, who he does have a relationship with. I'm like, you don't really care about nobody, because if you would do that with a stranger like me, I'm pretty much like a stranger to you. You would say the same thing to me that you would say to somebody who has helped you and took your hand and took you up under her wing and gave you all these opportunities. I don't know what to think about your character. So when you was talking about, oh, I think he's a good person, I'm like, nah, if he would do it to a bitch like me, I think he would do it to me, you know, just a little.
Yeah. So now that brings me back. Let's bring it back around.
Yes.
So, very nicely said, Tramel.
Oh, was it?
Oliver she full of shit, but ain't no other way to put it. I'm not for the sugarcoat nothing.
Can we start though with how you know Oliver? Like, how did y'all even get on each other's radar?
Let's start. First of all, when I first met Oliver, she used to she had business with my ex, which was my then boyfriend at the time. It was when I first met her. That was before she got on Chasing. So I've known her for quite some time. And then after that, she started doing Chasing the Beat. I was a part of Chasing the Beat. I had a radio show in Atlanta a few years ago. She's been a part. We've done this. Of course, she raps too. So we've been booked on the same shows. We've been in the same venues. So we've been interacting a lot. Of course, I have a working relationship with Chasing as well. So I see her a lot. So we've done a lot of business together. So I've always ran into her. So like I said, she's still not a friend of mine, but as you know, so I'll call her a coworker in the business. What I would basically, how I would, describe her. So with that being said, this girl, I can understand the situation that happened with Tramel, because when you interviewed this said person, they were on the same show. So it made sense of how it came up, but it was the way you did it. You knew it was going to bring some mess, but it's where you could throw your hands up and say, I know he's going to say that. Now then so we looking at that, trying to tear down that fire. So the next week, he has an interview with another raggedy bitch that I don't like. So it's like, you just picking, which was fine, because me and this wench ain't got no reason to be mentioned in the same stuff. But for some odd reason, this bitch Oliver decided she was gonna ask. Okay, let me tell y'all. There was a picture I took with me, Scotty, and another bitch that this wench don't like.
Shout out to Scotty.
So he decided that he was gonna bring up this said picture, knowing damn well that we don't get along. I don't like her, and you don't like her. You know that, okay? And you decided to say, oh my God, that was such a good picture that K-Star and so-and-so in them took. Now, why the fuck am I in it? Why am I in it? Because there's no reason why I should be in this. Because now you stirring the pot. Me and her ain't been on those shows together. There was no reason for me to be brought up with his name. I ain't talked to that young man in almost a year. There was no reason for me to be brought up at all in that. And then talking about so then, now they'll tell you, the bum bitch decided to walk around it. Smart on her part. But you know who kept egging it on? Miss Oliver Click. Now you have a problem with me now. Because the bitch tried to go around it the first time, you brought it back around the second time. Now I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Because why the hell would you dare bring it up again when he just threw it behind him? He threw it back there. And you brought it back up. Don't mention me on your channel for whatever you got going on, because I'm gonna slap you in. Oh, you had a question?
I have a statement. The said picture that was presented really had no bearing on the interview that Oliver was doing.
Nothing to do with it.
Because everybody in the picture, the person that he was interviewing, he had already said that he didn't like any of the people in the picture.
None.
So why would you present this picture to this person for him to talk about the people in the picture? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Do y'all see what's happening here?
He didn't have to show that picture, because that picture was not. It was a post.
It was a post
from an event that neither one of them were at. So why are you like? What do you think of this picture of these people that you don't like? That's pretty much what he wanted to say, but he didn't.
So he pretty much insert trigger here.
No, see, now a little backstory to that. Me and said person, when they got into their, his scuffle on another said Bonker's page, this mug came at the very end of all that fire and came out nowhere and said, "Cut K-Star, messy ass bitch."
Wait, what?
What? So after he did that, me and said person I'm on there lighting his fat back ass up. Oh my God. And after that, 2 or 3 days later,
there's too many big people you're talking about.
You decided, no, I just don't like her big back ass. Okay, her back is the one I don't like. So with that being said, 3 days later, you do this thing. So this is something. Now we're gonna rewind again. When you're looking at an Oliver Twixt interview, when she said my name, she was like, what's their names? I can't think.
Oh,
You don't remember your name.
oh,
Name. I just can't remember. Bitch, you knew exactly what you did. You pull that picture up and you know I don't talk to him. You know exactly where it came from. So please stop the I don't know whose name it is. You brought it because you wanted to be messy. So you're starting fire. So when you brought up the thing with Tramel, it was kind of like, well, maybe he's starting a fire and maybe he really not. But you started a whole fire. When he brought other disgruntled employees from chasing, well, maybe he's just interviewing chasing people. Maybe not starting a fire, but it started a whole connection. Then you brought me some stuff up. And when I had nothing to do, I'm like far removed from them people, okay? I ain't even as popular as these bitches. I'm not popular. I'm just not.
stop being humble.
So there was no reason for me to even get brought up. And
There's no reason for him to bring up that picture. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Now we gonna rewind again. When he first did the disgruntled employees interviews, we talked about it on another podcast, and he didn't like what I had to say. I was immediately unfollowed that day. So yes, that day we were following each other that day because I'm a checker. Call me. I check like
he had already unfollowed you.
Following. That's what I do when I'm on my spare time. I'm in the bathroom taking a dump. I'm checking. I'm definitely checking. So I'm checking, and I happen to check. He was following me on Monday. It was unfollow Tuesday. So I already knew. I said the goddamn podcast was Monday. You didn't like what I had to say. You gonna follow my end. Then a week later, this happened. So you can sit there and say, "Oh my God, that was not my intentions." That was you were mad, and you decided I know how I'm gonna get this bitch. Now let me tell you how I'm gonna get that bitch. Now you talking about suing? I guarantee you, I can take a chunk out of your ass before please get there. Okay.
The word lawsuit has come up.
No, I've heard him throw it around before.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I ain't got no money. He ain't gonna get nothing from me.
Now,
then all my money drinking.
Shut up. Unwind with K-Star. Now, so, but you and Oliver have a rapport.
You would think so. I thought so, but what the moral of this long drawn out story is that she's a friend to nobody. So let's fast forward to the stuff that happened with Dominique and Maddie.
Yeah.
Who was surprised? We've been dealing with a shit fire that she done left us in weeks ago. So when this happened, I said, "Oh, we weren't big enough scale for her. She needed bigger." Yeah. So the moral of the story, why I'm telling y'all this long story, is let y'all know this is all for her to get all the blogs picking this up and everybody talking about this. This is exactly what she wanted.
We're helping.
Let her tell her. What is she doing? She looks at videos. What Aunt Dario say? When renters do, make another video. And that's exactly what she's doing. That's what she's doing. Renters do. And it's high. She stay downtown somewhere. So, you know, she got paid. And she making videos. And we weren't enough. I guess we didn't bring enough views for her to pay nothing but a light bill. So now she need rent paid. So Maddie, sorry, you're up next. You got the coin. Dominique girl, Miss Nick, you got the coin. So y'all gonna get a rent paid. Just saying. So that's what y'all looking at. Y'all looking at an opportunist at work. That's what y'all looking at. This is not news to nobody, and I guarantee you hear a story from me, Tramel. You can read 5, 6 other bitches that been with her will tell you the exact same story. And what she gonna do? She gonna throw her hands up and say, "Oh my God, that wasn't my intention. If you took it that way, I'm sorry." Girl, I'll slap the shit out of you. Stop lying.
He always says
Stop lying. It's the script at this point.
So what I was telling you, I guess what they couldn't hear is like when you said like ill intention, you know, come into it with ill intention and stuff. But he has a really bad habit of constantly doing things to people, and it's never in bad intention. But he's not correcting any of his behavior to not fall into these pitfalls of hurting people.
If you walk like a duck, quack quack, bitch.
But I will say this to his defense.
Okay.
What you got? Because I ain't got nothing for
on chasing, that's what he felt like he had to do to push the story forward. So he was just messy with all them.
This ain't a reality show. This real life.
I don't think he knows the difference.
Apparently, he's stuck. He thinks it's a camera following him.
He thinks it's a camera following him at all times, and he has to always perform like in an operation of messiness. Yeah. Because he's built his brand off of that. He's trying to build a brand off of messiness.
Now,
and like shunning people and not caring about their feelings and stuff, which is cool. A lot of people do that, but I think he's one of those people that still wants people to like him at the end of the day. I don't really think he knows how to brand properly. He's been an editor I'm putting my fingers up. He's been an editor. He's a rapper. He's trying to be a reality star. He's doing anything possible to like.
He's doing everything but rapping. Girl, rap. Don't you rap?
I don't think he raps no more, dude.
Apparently not.
I mean, he's actually a very good rapper.
And
he's
she's
a very
good
editor.
And she's good.
But all of
use
the
your powers
things,
for
the things
good.
that he
Stop
cares
it.
about the most is being around celebrities and trying to ride their backs to the finish line.
Listen.
He don't care who it is. If he got to be messy with you, I think because he couldn't use Maddie no more, she had distanced herself. He needed to find a way to.
He need to find it,
back
and that's what I'm
around.
saying. The firing from
Bring her back
chasing,
in.
the him and Maddie wasn't going around. When your desperate times calls for desperate measures, y'all looking at desperateness right now. Is what y'all looking at. And if y'all people who don't like, who is Oliver? What y'all talking about? Go watch season 3 through 6 of goddamn Chasing, and you will see. I would say reality TV ain't real, but she's showing her real true colors on all 3 seasons. Just go watch the season.
Okay, so speaking of that, perfect.
Yeah, go
Okay,
watch Chasing.
Okay.
And you will see her in rare form.
perfect. So okay, so check out the season. All right, so courtesy of TTV Network. Shout out to my boo TTV Network over there on TTV Network. Courtesy of their platform, I want you guys to check out this clip because it expounds or it follows on the narrative here.
Yeah, the truth.
All right.
Let me tell you the Oliver Twixt rule book to getting out of you deflect, you project, and then you gaslight. If somebody calls you and you're say, no, it's your fault by projecting. Or if all else fails, just make them sound crazy. Or try to at least. It's like, you know what, you're crazy. He's crazy. Oh my God, why is she doing this to me? I'm the nerd. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Let's be adults. Let's talk. Let's use our words. You're so smart, right? However, the general public usually...
So that is a fellow cast member of Oliver who is saying the exact same thing that everybody...
And the list is longer.
Pretty much, he's gotten into it with every single, most of his cast members. The ones who are like woke. If you're awake and you're actually listening to what he's saying to you, y'all have gotten into it before. It's I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean,
does everybody know?
I think he has a really bad character flaw or something, and he really just don't know. Like he makes it sound so good because he act like he don't know.
Well, he knows.
No, he don't know. And that's what scares me is that he doesn't know.
But I asked Maddie this question, and maybe you guys can answer it. Did these personality issues and dilemmas come before or after the BBL?
Before.
It was way before.
They were there.
It's been there.
Yeah.
So even when he had flat back, he was acting this way.
Yeah.
Take it to you.
Okay.
I think his thing is he's trying to be successful in any way, shape, or form, and he
Any
don't
means
care.
necessary. He don't care.
He doesn't care.
One of those I don't care how it come people.
He would do 80 live channels, 50 videos, and tell y'all that he has nice intentions. Why people come from him? Oh my God, the blogs are coming from me. And then at the night he snuggled up and go, got him.
Yeah. But I really think he's empowered by the comments of people. He uses that as his pillar of strength. Instead of listening to people who actually experience him, he'll listen to a stranger about their opinion of him. Like, oh, Oliver, don't worry about that shit. They don't know you. They don't care. But we the bitches that's actually around. Well, not me, but these are the bitches that's actually around him and see him on a regular basis.
These are the bitches that can bloody your mouth.
Yeah, but the bitches that be like in Timbuktu somewhere telling him, Oliver, baby, you're just the most cleverest and nicest person that I've ever seen. He'll run off that. He said the comments say that, not me. He said they say I'm the star of the show. Those people say that, not me. But he takes that into himself. Like he's really empowered by public opinion, but not private opinion.
Yeah. Care what y'all people who actually know him feel about him.
He don't give a shit about that. As long as somebody who don't know him thinks he's great,
that's all that matters. And all right now, everybody's talking about him. Oh, he's sleeping good at night.
Yeah, as long as he's got like some people in his corner
to go.
So whenever he feels like, I feel like whenever he feels like depressed or something about, or he feels like the comments are actually getting like people like Carl and me or somebody else like who actually knows him. Whenever they get into him good enough, he'll just go live and let those people
I mean, look at the
recharge
material.
his back. Look at the material.
Look at the material. Then you post then he posted the text message. No, was it Dominique that posted the text message?
Yeah, Dominique.
Did you read them?
Indeed.
It's classic. What we did, nothing. Didn't I just say it's like a script he go by? He says the same thing to everybody as you keep doing negative shit and saying you don't know what's going on. Like, what's happening here?
And it's fine if you do that. Just
Don't
pretend to be people's friend.
If you messy, it's nothing wrong with messy. I love a good.
I love it.
But
do not slide in my
to
DMs after I call you out about your mess and then pretend like I'm making you look like something that you're not.
I came here to drag her because I like mess. And I'm standing on front of this in this platform that I like mess. Her man, she acts like she is being so wholesome with her lying ass. I like mess, and I came here to be messy and to drag her from here to the end of Elm Street. And she needs to be fucking honest with herself and say that she wanted to drag Maddie by her good $1 million hair from one industry to the next and take me and Tramel in the process.
No, we wasn't even a thought process.
She kicked us. We were stones you throw in the water.
Yeah.
She slid us through.
She slid us on through.
But Maddie, she wanted all that cake right in the grips of her hands.
Yeah, okay? She wanted some of that cozy information.
Cozy. Get into it. That's what she mad about. She went on the credits.
I do remember when that song actually came out. He was the first one.
Oh, I did that. I was like, like with Beyonce, say your name.
I don't think Beyonce said your name at all.
Say my name, say my name. Say my name, say my name.
I am shook and disappointed. I'm shook.
What the fuck?
I am shook. Okay, so wait.
Tramel, get away from me. Get away from me. Jesus, Megan.
Okay, wait.
All the demons are coming out.
Hold on. It's too much going on there.
It's way too much.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. I gotta. Okay. Wait. Okay. So let's just slow it down a little bit here. Okay. Now Oliver likes to pretend like he doesn't know who the fuck K-Star is.
Yeah.
But word on the curb is that there might have been some low-key, subtle, suggestive moves made in an attempt to get your very versatile penis.
Did you verse?
K-Star.
You verse?
Very much so.
No.
I don't remember that. We've had conversations, but nothing of that nature where it was directly said to me. If that wasn't the case, I knew nothing about it. But I have heard that myself. I've heard that, but I don't know about that. It never came to me. It was all professional with me and her. Which I understand.
It was always professional.
It was always professional with me and her.
Mm. Okay, so it was never no like late night, 2 a.m. He wanted.
And I met her through my ex. I was dating somebody when I met her, so that's why I met her.
She did ask you, did you like her?
Yeah, that was different because she said because when we did the corporate mouth, I used to drag her on there about what we talking about today. So like I said, this is not new. Y'all go back to the corporate mouth videos dating back to 2019. I've been saying this about her, but it was because I saw her on the show. When I experienced her, oh my gosh, she's the same in real life. I thought it was just a show. I was just reviewing the show. Come to find out, no, she really that girl.
Let me shout out to all the stars in the building. Hi, Corday, Lee. Hey, Boo.
Hey, Corday.
Hey, TTB Network.
Hey,
Hi, Scotty by nature.
Hey, Scotty.
Subscribe to everybody. Okay, so wait, because see, we know that you like femininity sometimes, K-Star. Yeah, because I heard you talking about one night, I don't know whether Tramel had given you too much cheap liquor and you was over there salivating on Plenty of Fish over that big trans woman's penis that you was thinking about coming and laying them titties on your back and putting you in that old nasty doggy style.
You know I do that too. He might have been that. I did say that one night.
You
did? Maybe. No, I don't discriminate. I'm an equal opportunist. Okay.
So I'll forget a piece.
EO, yeah. That was not bad looking. I give she with the new BBL. It's a little plump.
What?
She got self clean up, but that's what she said.
Would you smash Oliver? Because he said that he ain't got no miles yet on that new body.
I know, right? I'm put a mile or two on there.
You would.
I would. You would.
Okay, so there's an opportunity, Oliver, for reconciliation here.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so could that be the pathway to healing between you two?
It sure is. She still might get an ass slapped.
You hear that, Oliver? This is the alternative to getting blood in your mouth, bitch.
I'm
the cock goblin.
I don't have a problem with Oliver. I just know him for who he is, and I recognize that he is just not somebody that you should ever really be.
Disclaimer: you got to problem with him. It's nothing like that. We're not friends.
I can never be friends with him.
It's just funny because when all this stuff happened with Dominique and Maddie, we still are looking like, girl, like who's surprised? But I know a lot of the followers of Consciouztv, they like, what the hell is that? So we had to come in and give y'all a little bit of light. Is that ain't nothing she doing here new?
Oh, a lot of light.
Yeah, ain't nothing she doing here new.
No.
Yeah. Dario is in the building. It's just
don't feel too bad for her. She gonna be all right.
Come on. T, what's up, T?
Hey y'all. So
look at Dario. Come on. Dario, what you say? When renters do,
make a video, bitch.
Make a video.
My renters do, so I'm making one today.
What happened to Oliver? Does anybody know what his child like? Is he adopted? Was he filtered through the?
No, his mama around.
Yeah, she's
just Brian saying in the comments today.
Yeah, she probably
she be in the comments more than most people, more mamas you've never seen.
But this type of evil is not like it just doesn't become like
his mama's nice. I don't think it came from her. Sometimes when you push the baby out the nest, you ain't responsible for where they go.
Honestly, I really think that he has built up this persona of because his real name is like Eddie or something, and whoever Oliver who he created to
Eddie?
His name is Eddie, and so. It's Eddie.
It is.
It's Eddie as fuck. He's
not Eddie as fuck.
He's Eddie. Right.
With that name, I can tell his mama meant real well.
I mean, he had to mean real well. Edward.
Yeah, she meant well.
It's probably Edward. Yeah. But like his name is like Eddie, and like he said. I remember him saying a while ago that he built up Oliver Twixt as his alter ego, and Oliver Twixt is the one doing all this. Eddie is probably a really nice guy. I've never seen Eddie. I've never met Eddie. But Oliver,
somebody say he a Morehouse man.
I heard about that too. I heard he's very well educated.
No.
That's why I know he is kind of
not
like
Eddie Jr.
He just kind of he just wants to make. I think he really wants to make it, and he's gonna do it by any means necessary. I think he wants to prove something to somebody or to them classmates that probably made fun of him a little bit. To little Eddie. He trying to show little Eddie that Oliver can make it. So he gonna do whatever he got to do, and whoever back he got to step on to get there, he gonna step on that back.
And I ain't mad at it.
And hey, but baby,
no, Carl,
I'm just saying he not.
Bitch, you big mad at it, Carl.
He's not the most evilest bitch, but he ain't nobody's friend. Just don't trust him too much, to be,
That's all. That was the whole point of this PSA today. We're not friends with Oliver. We're not mad at Oliver. Dawn, you can't trust them. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. That's all I'm saying. You can't trust her. She is a friend to no one. That's all y'all need to know.
But wait.
Work with her. She ain't your friend.
You pay her to do your video.
Pay her, work with her. But
pay her to do your video and send her home.
Send her home. Don't chat with her. You'll be a video.
Tomorrow. Okay, so wait.
Will be a video tomorrow.
Y'all are like a speeding fucking train on this motherfucker. Okay, wait. So then how does Oliver get fans? Like, if there's all this consensus amongst, as Tramel says, the folk who are woke that feel one way, but Oliver also has like a fan base. What is it that the fans are adoring? How is it he's
the same way people Nene and Jocelyn has?
Don't even go there. I'm just gonna say one phrase.
Okay.
He is a narcissist, and they know how to do that.
Yeah.
That's true. He's a narcissist. He's narcissistic as hell. He don't care. He's a cool, calculated cucumber. He will make you look. That's why he ain't want that fight out there, baby. Because that was
lost his cool.
Who he is.
That's not who y'all ain't supposed to see that.
Hey, you ain't supposed to see that.
But K-Star, you need to remember that Oliver whoops ass. While you talk about whipping his ass, you need to remember that
I would love that person. The person that he fought. The person that he fought now.
Yeah. It's a big difference for the person he fought and me.
Yeah, that person that he fought.
Light work.
He was an easy win. If you will.
I'm final boss. You don't want to come here.
To the audience, do y'all have any questions concerning this whole Oliver Twixt and K-Star and Tramel entanglement?
Pick me up, pick my brain, slap my booby, you know.
Questions for the chat, honey. Anybody has questions for this dynamic duo? Corday, you got to go back to the beginning, baby, because Carl and Tramel explained the origins of their situation.
Just rewind that back. You know, you be in the
rewind it back. He worked his way all the way up to T.S. Madison Sheets. Okay, but he's also worked with Funky Dineva as well.
Yeah. He used Funky Dineva to get to T.S.
One thing about I've known about people that has personalities like Oliver, they're the easiest ones to get to the top. Like you have no friends. Friends are like they hold
when
you
you're
back.
willing to do when you're willing to do anything, you'll make it. You'll make it somewhere. And then you got to find new ways to reinvent yourself because when you do anything to get somewhere, sometimes you might hit a little roadblock because you might come across some people that don't need you like that, and you might need to go through them to get the way you need to go. So I think he was doing what he needed to do in the beginning. He was using his actual talents to entice somebody like T.S. Madison, like Dr. Heavenly, and like Candy, and working with them and stuff like that. But then when that cozy situation came up, he hit a roadblock. Because he couldn't capitalize the way he wanted to. That was what he really wanted, I feel. Just as an opinion.
Okay, so speaking of cozy, like, do y'all feel he deserved more than what
I believe? Maddie said something about that. I believe
he got. I'm sorry, if you get paid for something, bitch, you don't deserve nothing but that money that you got.
I mean, Janet Jackson's a great performer, but how many times do y'all know who the cameraman is? I'm just saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, do y'all?
I mean, but the cameraman is
Michael
in the
Connors
credits.
behind the camera.
You in the credits, I think.
I don't know.
I mean, like I said, y'all don't know the cameraman. I'm just saying. But did you see his name on the iconic performance? I don't think so. I'm just saying. So when he hit the robot with Cozy, and he was just like, I think he got a little bit beside himself because this was like a major thing, and it's a beautiful moment, but it wasn't his moment to completely take. I feel like she let him have credit for it because he did, edit the thing, but like that was her voice, that was her likeness, so that was ultimately what was used. And so at the end of the day, I think he found a roadblock, and when he indulged in the conversation that she spoke about, that I did see where they said, "Oh, girl, I feel like Maddie didn't give you your just due. She didn't give you your credit like you should.
Let it get carried away."
They're like, eating that up like he normally does. And then I think he got beside himself and he lost his way. And so when he hit that roadblock of, damn, I don't even have T.S. Madison in my corner because she really wasn't rocking with me like that no more, he had to find a way to circle her back in to get something extra out of her. Because
that's so vindictive, though.
It's not vindictive. He's not doing it with ill intention. Remember?
No, that's what he's saying. He's not doing it with, but it sounds very much so vindictive.
He's just trying. And when he got his ass toe up, what did he do? When he got up on his camera, he said, "I got so many people up in here."
Yeah,
that's the go.
He did.
And to what Miss Nikki McDade had to say,
yes,
bring her on now. I'll be happy to go ahead and go through the whole story again. Man, that's me. If everybody want to know a little bit about, K-Star, I'm a firm believer in getting all parties in the room. I'm very open to having
all I'm gonna say to Oliver
open panel.
All I'm gonna say to Oliver
to repeat it all over
face all day long. I'm like, baby, let me tell you something. I ain't got no problem with you, but guess what? I see you. And I would never use you.
No, but so when she see you in person, she holds your hand like Whitney Houston and talk about how she have a problem with you and shit. So
yeah, I'm like, don't hold my.
She one of those.
It's okay. I don't see her in public that much.
And she's like, "Well, when you said such, it hurt my feelings. And when
I
said such and such, I meant it, bitch. I meant every word.
I meant every word, and I do not care. It's more of it's an assessment
about
of
me.
you.
When you start bringing me up to that man, and you knew he didn't like me, you knew we just got into
picture
it.
plastered.
I'm like, why would you do that?
What the fuck? He don't like none of them bitches.
No, I'm ready to slap her too.
And I was one of them bitches. I know that man don't like it. Them men don't like us. They don't even. To be honest, they don't even like each other.
Yes, very talented.
So Dario says that Oliver is very talented. He just wanted to be seen over the clients he was working with. Plus, he got big-headed because of his success on chasing and felt better than everyone. That's my opinion. And Craig, the Felt Mistress, said that on T.S. Madison's platform that Oliver just did not enjoy any more working production. He wanted to be a star. He wanted to be one of the Beyoncés of the group, and his work began to get very sloppy as a result.
But you know what he would say? He would say something like, well, I never said that I was too big for the show. I never said I was a star. The comments said that. The producers told me that I was the star of the show. So I never said that about myself. I never said that. That never came out of my mouth. He actually
said that.
And you can go watch all his videos.
Yeah,
I never said that. Them people said that about me.
He said that.
And he just takes it into his head like, so if they're saying that about me, then anything that I do is not my fault. Anything that happens to me is meant for me. So whatever I do to these peasants up under me, it don't matter.
I mean, truth be told, I'm not mad at the way he handled business.
I'm not either. He kept
I wish
the
I
show
could.
moving.
So what the hell y'all mad at then? What is the madness?
I'm not mad. I just want them. I just want y'all to know.
I just want. The whole point of us up here was to make the people aware, keeping y'all woke. And I was telling y'all what he did to me.
And you were talking about putting blood, drawing blood out of his BBL like a vampire to a neck.
Look, that's because the fact that with Bert, you gotta realize when we had the little spat when he had asked that man to start, throwing my pictures. So we had just literally got into it. So we're like, if I saw her, it would have been on site. We had just got into it. I hadn't talked to that man in a year. He just brought me up out of the clear blue sky. And then you just keep egging the shit on. It kind of pissed me off. So I'm looking like, bitch, let me tell you something. I'm slap hunting you too. Because, bitch, don't bring it up. He wasn't even trying to mention my name. As much as that raggedy ass bitch love attention, he went by it twice. And Oliver just kept, can't start. You didn't know my name 5 minutes ago. Oh, you remember it now. Because you smelt the mess brew.
But I did think that was pretty petty.
It was like, why? You keep bringing me up. Like
I feel like that was petty. Why are you mad that that man don't know your name?
No, this is why on that hill.
Because if you're gonna be in my DMs,
if you don't know my name, then keep it that way. But don't know my name when it's convenient.
That part.
Period.
Because now it's what
like when you want that dick.
It's not. Go watch your video. Like I said, everything I'm saying is always fact. You can always go see a video to confirm it. Go watch his videos. He gonna be doing this all the time. So and so, what's that baby name? What's that person name? Every time. But the gag is, he know exactly who it is. He wants you to say it, so he can sit back and say, I ain't saying a name, you did. He knows all the context clues. Boy, blue shirt, gray hat. What's his name? Can't think of it. Flower in the back. You know who I'm talking about.
K-Star.
K-Star. Oh, hell. What you think about him? What you think about him?
I don't like that bitch.
Tell me more. And now I'm getting dragged from here to tomorrow. But you couldn't remember my name.
An old fat booty.
I just did business with you not even 4 months ago, girl.
You took your good money.
Took my money.
Oliver is just a messy. He's just a messy old big booty auntie on the porch. Getting into the things. That's it.
Just messy. That's it.
Messy. Dario says Oliver didn't like the fight airing, so all his reviews of S6 were negative. Then he started interviewing people who were no longer a part of the brand to degrade me and my show.
Oh, we told him already, Dario.
Yeah, we got you.
We got you. We started with that.
Oliver
passive aggressive, but he was a star of that show. And as soon as he didn't get what he wanted, he tried to tear down the whole platform and tried to ruin it for all of us to enjoy.
Yes.
Low down dirty monkey with a wig on.
Jeez. Okay, so Corey Day says, but what is the issue with being the star of the show? I'm confused. What's the point of doing entertainment?
Courtney, I think you missed it.
Yeah, go back.
You might got to rewind it back.
Go rewind.
We didn't say that.
We didn't say that. There's nothing wrong with being a star on the show. Just be the star on the show and live in it. Own it. Live in it. Own it. Be the
Honestly,
star.
if you ask now, when we did our reviews, because we reviewed all the seasons, we always say he was the star of the show.
He was the star.
He
of the
was
show.
the star.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that?
But he has no feelings.
Watch the show.
Just
You
watch
can be the
show.
judge of it.
You can be the judge.
Like, you
but
watch
there's
show
nothing
because
wrong
you
with being a
want
star on the show. There's nothing wrong with being entertaining. But
Yeah.
when you start doing stuff outside of that show and hurting people that are random and are not on the show, then you're not a star. No
now, I will have to admit, like I said, because the web reality is like its own little realm, and it had been quiet for a long time. But I will say, Oliver had threw a fire and walked off like Angela Bassett and waiting exhale. Like, we needed some we needed a little fun. You know, I love to crack my necks and get ready to read the bitch and slap a bitch when I see her. You know, I had to do that in a while. It got me fresh.
So you can sit around.
Corday says, so you can sit around as an ex-cast member talking about other stars, though.
But you're not getting paid for that, though. Only person who was getting paid was Oliver. So you're just doing the shit for free. You just talking shit for free? That's weird.
This is some deep shit, y'all. This is some deep ass shit. Y'all deep, child.
Yeah.
Y'all deep.
I
So
mean,
how do
if you want to be a weirdo and talk shit for free on somebody else's platform where they get paid and use you to get their real feelings out about people, go right on ahead. Be my guest. It's just don't be fake about it. Just be real.
Well, hell, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I could go on everybody blog and talk about her and how she is just being raggedy in her panties, I'll do it because I'm an ain't my means necessary bitch too. Why not?
Well,
She doing it, I'm doing it.
My time is valuable, and I get paid to do things.
Yeah, I do. I already get paid. My check is already cut. I'm just here right now.
Yeah, my shit.
CC got a comment for you, K-Star. He says, also, K-Star, stop it. You and Rico are rivals, and you will always be brought up in his interview.
But why though? Why would I be brought up in her interview? But you know what? That's a good point. If you brought it up and just said, I know you and that bitch don't like each other, tell me what you think about it. You're being messy, and that's valid. That's okay. But this is what I want you to understand. There's nothing wrong with being messy. The problem that I'm having is he's being messy and saying, oh my God, I don't know how y'all came to that conclusion. Oh my God, I'm not messy. Oh my God, well, I'm sorry you took it that way. That's the problem.
That is irritating. I'd rather you come in my DMs and say, bitch, yeah, he talks shit about you, and I enjoy every minute of it. Thank you so much.
And I can't do nothing but respect that.
Use your ass like this.
I'd be like,
bitch, you welcome.
But it's the gaslighting, like, oh my God.
Oh, I didn't use you in a negative way. I didn't do anything
like,
to you.
Girl,
The audacity of you to think that I am doing what I'm actually doing.
Yeah, that's it. It's okay. It's okay.
You said,
oh, that's so nice. Look at that. Look so cute.
Like, there's people I don't like. I'll tell you I don't like each other. There's people in this goddamn.
DC says that they don't think that Oliver's reviews are negative at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Beauty's an
You're one of the people. You're one of the people that he needs. So he needs you. He needs you to keep him motivated.
You go over there and subscribe.
I hope you subscribe now. You better be subscribed.
Them the comments he like to say.
That's them the comments that he need to keep him in his messy bag. That's what I tell you.
Wait a minute. So Imani Van Zant also did a disclosure on Miss Oliver too.
I'm telling you, that's why we're here today. We're telling you how far back this run. This Maddie and Dominique situation.
See, the problem with all of the dissertations about Oliver is that it's coming from a lot of credible people. It's not just like, you know, like your hater group. It's like a lot of credible folk are giving these narratives all over.
And the reason why, once again, everybody's come out the woodwork saying the same thing about him because he always throws his hands up like he don't know what's happening.
I just want him to stop doing. I just want him to stop doing that.
Just stop doing that.
Just stop doing that.
He just said, you know what? We're here to start some mess today.
I'm here to fuck up somebody's life.
You can't even say nothing.
You be like, bitch, yes.
There
it is.
Fucking up somebody's life. Are we being a little dramatic here?
I mean,
I
got a bitch in the comments that was happy my shit got fucked up. And she just talking like a motherfucker.
Okay, wait. Dario says nothing wrong at all, but just shitting on people that helped you to get where you are today is just wrong, especially when they did nothing wrong to you. This thing is deep.
And then the thing with Andario and Oliver is that Andario really is not friends with his castmates. He's like, you know, he's the producer, they the cast. But I think over the years he developed a friendship with Oliver. And for things to go what happened, I mean, y'all see what's going on with Maddie. So friends don't even. But I would just say he has no friends. It's any means necessary. That's basically what I'm here to let y'all know. He ain't got no friends.
Anything for the fame, I guess.
Anything for the fame. He don't care about y'all.
I'm just letting y'all know that y'all can think he's a star. I think he's a very, very talented person. He just don't make good friends. He's not a good friend.
Let me tell you right now, we done said his name 80 million times on this live. His pussy probably didn't drop 3 ounces of liquid booty juice every time we say his name. I guarantee.
No, bitch, I'm surprised he pop up like Candyman.
Guarantee. This is exactly what we are literally giving him what he wanted. And I am happy to oblige.
See, that's why I like TT.
I'm trying to help him out because I want him to be a
We
winner.
can help. That's all we
Need
can
help. That's it.
That's why I love TT because
get his jam on.
TTB says I am messy, and I love that for me. See, TTB owns it though.
TTB is a messy bitch, and
him and the cousin own it. That we're messy.
If TTB was doing this would not even be a conversation right now. Yeah. It'd be like, all right, next time.
What up on his profile? What up on his platform had a whole fool and shit happen. And guess what? I ain't even mad at him. That's what he do. That's what he do.
And honestly, that's what Oliver does too. She just be like, "Oh my god, it'd be this for me, not me." That's the only problem I have with her. Oh my god, I know they were gonna do that. In the background, she like, got him.
But this, y'all, okay. So what about the criticism, right? Because we gotta find a way to like Real Housewives of Atlanta season 7 semi-circle. Everybody give out their grievances and do the work. Because the criticism against our community, right, as melanated, fabulous, bad bitch, big dick, big booty ass stars, is that we are all too talented to not be using all of our infinity stones to do good in the world. So how do we, how do we fix this? Where do we get to some resolve? Are y'all simply saying that if Oliver just simply, at the very least, just takes ownership for being a messy bitch who's doing what he got to do for what clicking the view to get ahead. He don't mean no harm, but yes, he gonna use mess to get there. That would be the middle.
That's actually the middle ground right there.
That's it.
That's the middle ground.
Just say you're not a friend to nobody. Don't try to be friends with people because then you set up that expectation that, you know, if something were to happen, you're slightly not even protected, but you have a good feeling of like, man, he ain't really like
he blogging. That's what his job. He's doing his job
or whatever. Blah blah.
But that's not what's going on here. And if y'all notice, every time, like even lives that we do like this, and so by the time a blogger get it, he do another video, and just listen to the content in the video, how he started. Like it's never taking ownership for what he's doing. Like, I'm sorry it came out that way. That was not in my intentions, and I'm already.
But he did say that, at least in the Maddie situation.
I'm sure he always says that. And it's like, girl, say that to me. You have too much mess in the past 3 weeks to say that mess is not your intention. There's no way. There's no way. And then the reason why I brought myself up here because the mess that he threw me in was totally unwarranted. It was completely out of left field. It made no sense. It was no connection there. It was no reason for you to bring me up instead you wanted the fire to start right then and there. That's the only reason why you brought it up. There's no other reason. Me and Rico ain't been on no shows together. We ain't did nothing together. There's no pictures of us together. There's no connection of us together. We worked together twice. Like I work with most of the people in this independent realm. So you can't just be like, oh, y'all will be together. Me and Rico's only together when we working. So there was no reason to bring me up. Besides, you were trying to be messy. And then that wasn't my intention. Of course it's not. That's always your answer. And it's okay. If I slap you, that'd be my answer. Now everybody's confused.
No slapping. No slapping for 2025. We're gonna put a statute of limitations on Oliver's ass whipping. If you can't get to that, BBL by 2025, then reset. K-Star. That's your statute, baby.
Period.
So you got
that's what
30 days to get to that BBL, baby. Okay. Then you safe, girl, Oliver. It's safe to come outside, bitch. So Dario says this is what he wants, though. Another video is coming out really soon. It's due in a few days. Y'all get y'all motherfucking coins. And CC says, K-Star, because CC on your ass, baby. No, I am a fan of everybody, and I like almost everybody.
No, I'm the same. I'm a fan of everybody. Most bitches.
I'm a fan of everyone.
Yeah, I like everybody. That's why one thing I know, when I get up here and I start on my little rants and I start reading and shit, I mean it because I don't mess with nobody. I don't start nothing because I know how I am. My temperament is a little bit different. Once I start, there's no stopping. So I decide to be extra nice, so I don't have to worry about it.
Wait. Is there smoke in the chat between Corday and TTV Network? I am sensing.
They don't get along.
I'm sensing some professional shade. What is going on?
They don't like each other.
Why?
Oh, that's another story for another day.
I mean, wait. I'm acting like I don't know. I do, but what do y'all think? What do y'all think? There's smoke.
Don't do an Oliver. Don't do an Oliver. Please don't do that. Please.
Let me see. I'm just drudging through.
And I like this. I've been watching this since they first got in the thing together.
Okay. Miss Nikki says to Tramel, are you seeing? Asking Corday, you seen press?
Nikki, sit down.
Corday is not pressed. His clothes are ironed. Okay, he's okay. Dario says that him and Q aren't even friends and did a whole 8-hour live with his ass, just lying for clicks and views.
Yeah, that is strange.
Look at the materials, all online.
Listen,
if you guys need reference points, all this is online.
I don't make light of the things that Oliver has done. He has hurt some people. Like you literally was on this gentleman's show for how many years? 4 years, like four or 5 years. And what you're gonna do is try to ruin his platform and try to bash his platform, but not bash his platform. And you were still working with the man when you was doing these interviews, because your Chasing the Beat came out the same time while you were over here doing these interviews with these people
that I was on. But he can't remember. He don't know who I am though.
Oliver, girl, I'm rooting for you.
I just don't think I think he's talented. I just think he has no loyalty to nobody. That's it. I just say he ain't got no loyalty to nobody. He has no loyalty. And that's okay to not have no loyalty to nobody. Just don't pretend that you do. Just don't pretend that you do.
Thank you, baby father. This is my baby father's
the green is
favorite color. Thank you to all my baby daddies. Okay, TDB says, what? I have no issue with that man. For real. I'm gonna need y'all to squash that, TTB and Corday. Y'all gotta do it. CC says you have some of the best reads, K-Star, and when you get to going, baby, you get to going.
That's it.
Hey, Abby, he is definitely giving
up. Oh my God, what is Abby doing over here?
Hey, boo. Child, y'all know everybody fuck with the king.
Oh, I see. This is what the family reunion is. I know everybody over here, period.
I'm the only bitch who can get along with kind of all you bitches at one time. Okay.
I'm so
Abby
proud.
says he is definitely gearing up for his I am the victim, everyone is against me media tour.
Check it.
Yeah, I ain't watching it.
Damn.
They gonna send it to me. I don't want. Don't send me that shit.
Send it to me.
I want Oliver to do better.
Have her up
but
here.
I'm sure that Oliver has his side. I'm sure that he would say all of y'all are some dick sucking hating ass demon.
No, he would never say that.
Okay.
He would say,
but there got to be like he got to have a side. He got to have
he would say,
this isn't
like, I don't understand what their problem is with me. I don't know if it's jealousy, because I've worked with so many people.
That sounds about right.
He would say something around about, I don't understand what their beef is with me. I'm just giving people a platform to speak, and that has never been my intention to, hurt anybody. I would never do that to them. I don't even know them that well to, be that malicious with them. I've always been kind to them. He'll say some shit like that.
That's what he said. He came in the same thing, man. See, that's what I said. I said that we used to review the show, but like, bitch, he been that way. But the problem with him being on the show and what we talking about right now is that this is real life. Sometimes people think reality TV is staged. And we did review chasing. We used to say that about Oliver. When I actually met him, like, damn, you do this in real life? I thought it was just for shits and giggles. I thought he was doing this for his camera. He do this in real life.
Oh my God. What do Carr and Tramel have coming up musically? Okay, so Miss Nikki is wanting to know what you guys have coming up. What do you guys got going on?
I got a whole project coming out, and it's talking about some of these bitches.
And I have a project coming out that's talking about all the dick sucking you like.
Oh, I like both of those things.
Yeah, and go stream my new single. Right, it's out right now. It's called Cock Goblin.
It's called who?
Cock Goblin.
Cock Gobbler.
Cock Gobbler, the part right
Can
there.
be found where? iTunes,
Everywhere.
Spotify,
Everywhere where music is streaming. Whatever your preference is, it's there.
You got a video too.
The video too.
And
Right
Nikki
here on
was
the
in
YouTube.
it.
Nikki was in it.
Oh my God, I'm a huge fan of Oliver, but everybody ain't telling the same lie. There is some truth.
My mama told me that.
Everything that green ain't your friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Megan Daddy said.
But I like to reiterate, as far as her work and stuff, work with her, girl.
Yeah, work with her.
She's very talented. She's a very talented rapper, editor.
But just don't trust her and just don't get personal with her.
Just don't get personal.
Only as an employee.
Yeah, employee.
Employee.
Business relationship. Like, y'all think y'all got a friend in her?
No. And don't tell her your
Because
business.
truth be told, that's what her and my ex that fell out about. I guess they good now, but because I don't talk to her no more. But yeah, they felt about the same thing. Because she thought she was her friend. I was like, girl, no, she's not a friend. Like, no, she's not your friend.
Not TTB got his married ass up in here thirst trapping and thirsting after Corday ass. Where your husband at, TTB?
That's a trap. Messy. See?
Divorce coming by the morning, bitch. Pack your shit.
Trap said, my man ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. I can have a couple of them.
Well, Oliver, you've heard it straight from the girl's mouth. They just want you to be honest, baby, so they cannot whip you away. At least be a
Tell
real
her to come up to Consciouztv. Let's all sit down. Me, you,
do y'all think that he would do that? Like, is he a like come to the circle type of a girl? No.
For one, it's not gonna be on his channel.
He ain't gonna get no views.
He gonna get no views from it. And for two, that's too many people that know too much about him. All of us with Maddie and Doc. Oh, please, he wouldn't dare. Because now you gotta face the music. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did see the title. Apparently, Oliver and Maddie have spoken. I don't know what they spoke about yet, but
he said he put that together.
I saw it in the title of his video that him and Maddie spoke. So
they probably did speak.
And he gonna tell all what they talked about.
I did encourage them to speak. I said, y'all should at least, because this is the thing about me. I'm okay with goodbyes. I just be wanting people to have an actual good to their bye. Like, don't let shit end. It can end, but don't let shit end on a souring note. Especially when you done made history together. You guys did great stuff together. Have a amicable separation.
I think they're gonna make. I mean, they can. I want them to make up, but I don't. I just want her to. I mean, she knows who he is, so I told you, she probably knows who he is, and she just deals with him the way she needs to.
She does now because she did consider Oliver a gay son, and he considered her his gay mother.
Yeah, I mean, you be knowing your
Gloria
kids.
said, Gloria, that's what we've been saying the whole time. He don't care. As long as they make him famous, he don't care. Like all this is happening right now. He's reveling in this shit, child. He like this.
He loved it.
Anything, y'all got a lot off y'all chest in an hour.
It was an hour?
Was it an hour?
Bitch, I feel like y'all right.
Must have been the wine.
Wine and dine.
Baby, I'm gonna have to rewind this shit just to catch up my damn self. Like, this is a lot, Oliver. Well, Oliver, you are welcome to this platform, honey. We don't.
Are you gonna go over to his platform? He might need you.
No, I don't go to anyone's platform. We don't want the Surviving Oliver docu-series to end on a negative note. Come and make it right, Oliver. Speak your truth. Come up here and defend.
I thought we did good. We didn't end negatively, did we?
No, I think y'all did well. But y'all laid y'all case, and y'all made y'all case, and Maddie definitely laid our case.
Okay, in the comments, please tell us, were we really hard on him? We just want him to take some
these
accountability.
fires he started was very fresh, okay?
I just want to know.
This one alone.
Because I don't feel like I didn't call him any name. I'm not calling him no names. I'm just saying that he's just except for narcissism. He's a narcissist, though. And I recognize a narcissist in narcissistic ways. I know them very well because I was in close proximity to a couple of them. So I know what it looked like when people want to just like make you look like you crazy and you just did them so wrong and they just such a victim and stuff. But you the one, seemingly the one that's hurt. I'm hurt, but you the one crying. I don't understand.
Grandma says, baby,
y'all not gonna bully me, but you put my whole brand in jeopardy.
Yeah, about your
you got me windmilling in other people's comments, but you were the victim. How? You didn't mean
what Dominique Morgan was saying to him in like, girl, you talking about
what?
Are getting dragged. I'm the one getting death threats.
You know what was so funny about that? It wasn't funny, but she was in the comments. She said, "I'm getting death threats," and he was like, "People just been saying so many negative things about you." She said, "Well, you saying you got people saying negative stuff about you, but I'm getting death threats." And she said, and then Oliver said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
And then no.
Oh,
and then said no. And then said no. I took the videos down, and then right after put the videos back up and put all the reshares back into the algorithm.
This bitch is nuts.
CC says Maddie is going nowhere. That's his mother. Also, he brought more attention to what she is doing, which is a good thing in my personal opinion. TTB says you called him a monkey with the wig on, Tramel.
You did.
Facts.
A low down dirty
monkey with a wig. I did. That was from Nene. That was Real Housewives Atlanta talk. I don't really mean that he's a low down dirty monkey with a wig on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was just that was Nene coming out of me.
Josh says, "Girl, people don't discover the word." Josh said, "A girl, people don't discover the word narcissism and use it in every chance they get."
Yeah, but when you know what it really is and you've experienced it, you can use it, sweetie. Oh, remember that. Yeah. They may have just learned what it is, but I experienced it a couple of times.
Hey, I can only talk about what happened. You know?
Corday says that Oliver is obviously doing something right, considering.
Oliver, no, not Oliver. Who was this? Corday. Corday, child, they view you the same way they viewed Oliver. So you saying that comment makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh shit!
But the only difference is, let me shut up.
Corday, do you want to hit the link?
Next question, Tiffany.
You hit the link. I'm leaving. Shit. Hit the link.
I ain't gonna do that.
I'm ready to go to bed anyway.
Cock Goblin is a bop, says Capri.
Get y'all some Cock Goblin on.
Share spaces.
Corinthia gave a good roundup. Y'all give him credit where it need be. Also saying what he may have not saw to open his eyes on hurting good people. So no, y'all did great, and I love y'all. Did it in a great way.
Yeah, I don't hate Oliver whatsoever. I just recognize the type of person that he is, and I recognize that he ain't quite, loyal.
Actually, it was kind of funny because the fact that he said back like, I didn't do anything, and that's what's cracking up. It was like, bitch, we over here fighting for our life in these comment section. We windmilling with everybody, and you sit at home probably sipping a latte on your couch.
I'm like, do you know how many people came to my DMs?
We've been arguing with bitches all
You know how many people came to my DMs talking about I'm so glad you got away from that man. I'm like,
and he talks, I don't know how they got that. I look like,
they're like, what you gonna say to that bitch that was talking shit about you on Oliver platform? I said, girl, well, I wasn't gonna say shit.
Ciao.
But now I feel like I gotta say something. God damn it.
Corday says it's kind of passive aggressive to talk as much shit about him and say I don't hate him at the same time.
Corday, you came in late. Rewind, sweetheart.
I'm not talking shit about
Corday, no, I think in this case, like, it's just that two things could be true at once. I think if Carl and Tramel were attempting to be haters, then they would only be narrating the negative. The fact that they can highlight the good and say he's talented also means that they're just speaking their truth.
Yeah,
they're not necessarily haters.
Don't mean they're not a talented. He's talented.
No, Josh,
we're not arguing. We're not arguing with his talent. We're arguing with.
I want to keep it ugly.
Yeah, so
ain't nobody gonna check me.
That's it. But here's the thing: we're not telling the story when it's the truth. Like, this is really what happened. Like, it's no tea, no shade. We just tell them what happened. That's what happened. That was it.
Y'all did good, says CC. I would love to see the infinity ring as suggested by CTV on period. Now, Tamika has a great question. Do y'all like the BBL? The BBL has gotten mixed signals, but I've heard more so mixed vibes about the way he fashions and dresses up the BBL, not necessarily the BBL itself.
I like his BBL.
Okay, so the BBL is cute. Now the fashions, like the onesies and the Teletubby fashion, like that's cute.
Oliver has a style on his own. Like they say, beauty's an eye of the beholder. Everybody's different. Things that he wear, I probably wouldn't necessarily wear myself, but hey, he has, people have an image. He is an artist as well. Yeah. So that could be just his aesthetic for his imagery. So hey, this 2024, 2025. If you
do what you want to do. Yeah, do what you want to do, honey. Yeah. Go.
If you like it, just do it. That's it.
Do y'all have BBL?
It has nothing to do with that man and his BBL. Nothing. I'm just talking about what he did and how I got thrown in it and how I seen him do it to Maddie and Dominique, and I just had to speak on it so people know.
And did it. And speak on it, you did.
That's it. I want y'all know they knew. So yeah, it ain't. Sorry, Maddie, you going through that, girl, but she ain't your friend, child. She was your editor. You should kept it that way.
Well, maybe after all of this, Oliver will make some attempts to use his Medicare to get him some quality therapy, so he can have a better rapport amongst his LGBT peers.
But when you get it, Maddie is doing things. She's making moves. I don't think, personally, had it been me, this is me. In that situation, you talking about indictments and all that, there ain't no way in hell my good girlfriend, T.S. Madison name would have ever got dropped on that thing. If you was the other person, you'd been her name, I probably would have ended the interview. All right, you know what? Something came up. I got to reset. And then we would get behind the scene like, girl, don't say that, because that's my girl. And I got, you know, she just did something with Beyonce. Girl, that's stealing. Girl, what the, not stealing. That's the stealing. I'm just saying. That's ain't no higher than that. So at the end of the day, you ain't nobody gonna say nothing bad about Miss Daisy Bombay. Nobody gonna talk about Miss Daisy Bombay. That's what I would have done had I been. Just saying. I wouldn't have done that.
Considering how raggedy a lot of these friendships look in these days, I mean, Oliver and Maddie's relationship look
how he's maneuvered through all these people to get to the top. That was career suicide. I would have never done that. Like, bitch, if you've been riding coattails this far to get where you need to be at. That was coattail you need to be on, and I wouldn't have did anything to get her bad graces personally. But that's just me, you know.
All right. Well, y'all working men's. This was great. Anything that y'all wanna? How would y'all end this discussion? How would y'all tie it up? Because obviously Oliver is going to watch this. He's going to.
That's another thing we'll talk about the other day. Obviously, she's going to watch it, but we love you, girl. Keep it up. We love all your newfound fame that you gotten with this. Shouts out to you, girl. I'm so glad I could be a part. And stream my music. You know, I'm here too. You know, I'm doing strange things to get to the top too. Why not?
That's strange thing.
Why not?
You got to send me all of your information, kids, so I can put it in the description box for everybody.
Here, okay, it's popping over here. I didn't go here for. You know, you need guests.
The people want to see us do more things together, so you might have to work that out.
What's up? I got some things to say.
I will say to Oliver,
yes,
continue on doing whatever you feel like you need to do to make it wherever you think you're gonna make it to. But what I said is what I said, and it ain't changing. And you know, I really do think that he is talented. I just wish that he cared enough more about his talent than to try to like bulldoze his way to the top on top of people with mess and stuff like that.
Unpopular opinion, I don't think nothing she's doing is actually wrong. Throw that out there. The way she's maneuvering this whole situation, I ain't mad at it.
You ain't even mad at it.
I'm not.
You're just mad that she can't be real.
I ain't mad at it. That's just the way you're gonna do it.
I personally, because of all the comments.
Baby, I said what I said, and you know, not come to my DMs trying to plead no.
My conscience wouldn't allow me
to tell me that you feel some sort of type of way. I don't care about how you feel.
But if you ain't got no conscience, by all means,
he don't have no conscience. Like he don't have one.
Do your thing.
I know he don't have one.
When I seen the headline, even when she started with the shaking shit, I said, I see what she's doing there. I see exactly what she's doing there. She's doing something, and I ain't mad at it.
She's going places.
She's definitely going places.
I hope that place is not hell, considering all that y'all.
I mean, if they got a VIP section, I don't think she'll be mad at it. I'm just saying. I mean, how was two eyes? That warm in that area, you know? The little AC running there, I think she'll be okay. I'm just saying. You know?
But no, I in all honesty, like, I wish him well. I wish everybody well. And you know, bitch, I just don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. Don't fuck with you. I think you're very talented, but I still don't fuck with you.
So don't even fake hi you in public. Don't even come over. Don't talk to me. No hello.
He has made it to the list of people I would never talk to. I would never talk to him. There's a couple of people that I won't talk to in public.
Hey, girl.
There's a couple of people I would never talk to again. He's one of them. I have like 5 people. that will never get a hello, how you doing?
I'm like, bitch, hey.
And I can say that out of all 5, there's only one that I'm like, I think you might should consider. You might should consider.
Who?
The person that won't get mentioned.
The one who
who's not mentioned, the one who's unmentionable by name.
Is unmentionable by name.
Oh,
right now, the one who started all this.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
He was on Chase.
Was he on Chase?
Yeah.
I ain't talking that big. No.
Oh, child.
I don't never talk that hoe.
That's my girl.
Be your girl.
See? You need to work that out, Carl.
I mean, we just in past, like me and her ain't never been like, we were all close friends at one point, but I'm like, we still chat, but it's nothing like, you know,
ain't burned you like she did me.
Yeah, we never really we weren't really close enough for us to have that relationship like that. But we still cool. Like we see each other, it's always, hey girl, what's going on? I don't talk to her like that. But I never really, even we were all, honestly, we were all really tight. I really talked to everybody in the group but her.
Oh wow,
you lucky.
Yeah, she's the only one I didn't really talk to that much.
Yeah,
I talk to everybody but her.
I should have kept my fucking mouth shut.
Based upon your understanding of the things, do you feel they should get past that? All of that?
I felt like it could have went, but things went left, and I think conversations that should have been had a long time ago. So now it's the point of no return. And my point is like, long as you stay over here and he stay over there, it's all good. But you know, this my bitch, so I'm always gonna be over.
I don't have no problem with that, man. Listen, just do not talk to me.
I want to know.
You can talk about me all you like. You can have as many conversations about me as you would like. I'm not talking about that man. I ain't talking about that man.
Y'all DM me, I'll tell y'all.
Y'all know that Tramel gets me into a lot of trouble. A lot of people unfollow me
I'm so sad
because of my relationship to Tramel.
Tramel do it.
And that's one of those people, because me and that person was good.
I have the worst mouth out of the two of us out loud. But for some odd reason, when Tramel do stuff, everybody get in trouble.
I don't even be doing that.
I don't get nobody in trouble, but Tramel, every time.
Man, as soon as I say something like, I don't like that bitch, and then that's all hell breaks loose. I said, I just don't like her. I just don't.
If I sound like nobody, everybody just laugh at me. Tramel say it's 6 blogs, then posted it the next day.
That's what happens.
Different.
That it thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was great. Get y'all asses out of here. Y'all are not privileged like me and don't have anything to do like layering your ass at the beautiful CTV.
Excuse me.
Get to those 95s, baby.
Why you gotta say that out loud?
This is a hobby.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining us.
For having us. I love my little 15 minutes.
Yeah, my little 20 minutes of fame.
Bye. Y'all, epic, honey. I feel like I just came off of a high-speed fucking chase. I don't know about y'all. I'm going to literally rewind this back, baby, okay? I'm going to need to sit as a passenger in this damn interview and take all this in. I might have to review my own damn interview. How about that? All right? Tell me what you guys think. Oliver, I'm rooting for you, doll. I had no idea that your backstory was so villainous, girl. It's giving Joker and Penguin, you know, from Gotham, child, okay? But your peers, you know, they seem to be reasonable, all of them. And they seem to actually think well enough of you to just want you to just do better. That's it, just better. Just own the bullshit of it all. So I hope that you can understand that everybody is willing to accept you and they're willing to accept you, baby. Okay, they just need a little bit of honesty, baby. Just a little bit of honesty every now and again, okay? And then the boys will commence to helping you to put some mileage on that new body, okay? I love you all. Make sure that you guys thumbs up, share away. We do it all here, girl. You never know what the fuck is going to come up out of the Consciouztv platform. I'm going to list all of Tramel's and all of K-Star's information in the description box, as well as a shout out to TTB Network, Dario, Corey Daly, all of these amazing creators, TTB Network, honey. Y'all know where to find these folks at, child. I'll see you guys later. Good night.